Have you ever wondered why some people seem to climb the career ladder so quickly, while others work really hard for years but stay stuck in the same place? Here's the truth: getting a promotion is not magic and it's not luck, maybe just a bit. It's about following a very simple but powerful rules. Rules that honestly most people ignore. And today I'm going to walk you through 6 practical steps that will dramatically increase your chances of getting promoted. Think of it as your personal cheat sheet for career growth. And before we dive in, let me tell you why you should trust me on this topic. As head of talent management, I am literally in all rooms where promotion decisions are made. People reviews, succession planning, all those conversations about who moves up and why. I see the patterns every day and I know what actually makes a difference. My name is Evgeniya, and this is Evgeniya People First, a channel where we talk about leadership, talent, and how people strategy drives real business impact. Please make sure to subscribe, like this video, and share it with someone who needs it. All right, let's start with the first one. Think like a business owner. And here's the thing: people who get promoted never stop asking themselves on one simple question: how does my work actually move the company forward? And most employees, they don't think this way. They just do their tasks and never connect it to the bigger picture: the money, the growth, strategy, impact. But the people who actually stand out, they really act like a CEO of their own role or position. And they know exactly how their work impacts results. And they look for ways to grow that impact. And when you do that, you gain leverage. Leverage that leads to raises and promotions. So please stop seeing yourself as just an employee. Start seeing yourself as a partner in the business, like the CEO of your own job. Here, the second one, and honestly, it's one of the fastest ways to stand out. Help your boss solve their problems. Just think about it. Every manager, has headaches, huge ones, deadlines, team conflicts, never ending reports, projects that keep them up at night. So, if you can spot those pain points and somehow take them off their plate, you instantly become invaluable. Here, and here's why this matters. At the end of the day, promotions aren't just about performance metrics. They are about trust. And trust is easily one of the top 3 reasons people get promoted. And if your manager knows you've got their back, that you're not just doing your job, but actually making their job easier, they will want to lift you up with them. Because when they rise, they need people they can rely on. And that's often where promotion opportunities begin. Now, the third one might sound almost like too simple, but believe me, it's huge. Be an adult. And I know it sounds obvious, but here's the truth. So many projects in companies fail, not because they were impossible, but because no one was willing to step up and take responsibility. You know, like everyone waits for someone else to decide, someone else to take the risk, and the work or project just dies there. So, being an adult in the workplace means stepping forward when things get tough. It's about making decisions, even when they're maybe uncomfortable, and then also owning the outcome, whether it works out perfectly or maybe not. And here is the secret: sometimes the biggest career boosts come from exactly those projects that everyone else avoids. The ones that are too messy, too long, too complicated. And if you are the one who takes it and actually delivers, believe me, people and executives, they notice it. And this connects to the next point: show loyalty. Here is something people rarely talk about, but companies don't want to invest in someone who will potentially leave in 6 months. Yes, sometimes maybe you will end up with a bad boss, and of course, in that case, run. But if you have a leader who genuinely cares about your growth and gives you opportunities, nurture that relationship, build trust, play the long game in a company. And that loyalty always pays back in career capital, in interesting projects and assignments, and of course in promotions. Loyalty is important, but of course it's not enough by itself. Which brings me to the next point. Please track your results. In a big corporation, it's so easy to get lost in endless to do lists, tasks, routine. You check off your to do list, but at the end of the month, you can barely explain what impact you actually made. Do you remember that we already spoke about impact at the beginning of this video? That's why you need to zoom out I hate this word, regularly, and ask yourself, what big difference am I making here? And don't let the trees, all those daily tasks, hide the forest, which is your long-term value to the company. Please write down your achievements, even small wins, review them, and connect them back to the bigger picture. And please make sure your leader knows about these results. So, the next point is, as you already know, it's not enough to just do great work. You need to make sure that your leader, your boss, sees it. So you need to sell your results. And think about it. Your manager has their own boss, their own goals, priorities. They have probably 10 other people to manage. So, guys, don't expect your leader to notice every achievement of yours on their own. I will be very honest, that's your job to showcase it, to highlight the value you're bringing to the company, to the department. And the best way to do this is with a very simple framework called STAR. Let me share it with you, like in case you don't know it. S is situation, what was happening. T is task, what was your specific responsibility. A, action, what did you actually do? And R, result, what impact did it create? And this simple framework helps you clearly demonstrate your value. And yes, this is the foundation for negotiating your promotion. So to wrap this up, getting a promotion, it's not about waiting for someone to notice you. It's about being extremely intentional, thinking like a business or thinking like a CEO, building trust, showing loyalty, tracking your impact results, small wins, and making sure that your work is visible. Follow these 6 steps consistently, And you won't just increase your chances of promotion, you will make it almost inevitable. I promise you. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe and share this with a friend who's ready for their next career step. And please let me know in the comments which of these 6 rules do you already follow and which one do you want to start practicing tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching and see you in my next video.